Anonymous.
Yo, what up, everybody? Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend yet again. So, happy weekend to everybody. Happy Friday to everybody that's got definitely enjoyed their weekend. Happy Cinco de Mayo. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get them tacos and tequila. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite holiday. But I do like this holiday. I ain't gonna front you. Anyway, take everything I say with a grain of salt because things can and will change based on the choice and decisions that you make. Please be aware the choice and decisions that you do make can and will affect the people around you, so please use discernment. Also, I'm a blunt reader, so please don't take everything I say to the butt cheek. Welcome all new subscribers. Welcome back all current ones, the returning ones. I appreciate the love and support. We're gonna get this rocking. Also, it's a baby stag. I need you to elaborate a little more on that reading that you have requested. I don't mind. I don't mind anyone making requests. I'm very open to them. If I know what they are, I probably will. If not, I'll do my research. But it's like I kind of want to know a little bit more of a background, baby stag, if you see in this video. So, yeah, we're gonna get this shit started. Also, for those who are waiting for new music from me, I am in the mixing stages of the F.R.I.E.N.D project too. So I should have that done hopefully by Memorial Day. But if not, it'll be around my birthday sometime in June. So be on the lookout for that. Those who have been listening to God Bless the Child That Can Hold His Own, I appreciate that. Like, I've been noticing the stats going up and stuff. So I appreciate the love and support, y'all. But just to let you guys know, yes, that is the stuff that you guys hear in the background. That is definitely me, okay? Like, this is all me. So, I just usually keep it down because there's a few people that was like, it's hard to hear me over the music, or like they're distracted because of the music, this, that, and the third. So it's like, I play the music to help put myself at ease, but if it's hard for you guys to hear, at least I'll just turn it low enough to where it's like I can still hear it, but you guys will still get the message. So enough of that. Enough of me, just thought I had to clarify some things and stuff like that, because like I was finally going through the comments in the studio app, and yeah, so if you guys haven't got the response yet, or because I don't know like how YouTube is doing this shit, like, because like I said, there's comments that I don't see in the actual videos that I post for you guys. I have to literally go to the studio to see all these extra comments and stuff like that. I don't know if YouTube is like scrubbing them or dinging you guys for whatever's being said. I'm still sorting this out, so I appreciate you guys' patience. Like I said, I'm not ignoring you guys. This is still me having to learn all of YouTube's guidelines and particulars and things of that nature. But let's get this started, man. We're gonna see what the fuck is wrong with them. What we need to know, what we need to see, and what we need to be aware of. First, okay. This is about you. Okay, you guys are basically just wrapping this up. It's a whole bunch of pointing fingers. Remember, when you point the finger, there's 3 more pointed back at you. I feel like somebody's like way too controlling in the situation. Like, this is like kind of abuse of authority, which is causing this issue. So it's like if you're micromanaging or nitpicking on every little thing, like if everything upsets you, you know what I'm saying? I clearly see that you're very verbal about it. Like, whether it shows on your face, if you say this shit verbally, it's definitely known, and that's what's causing this issue. And that's probably the reason why either A, you split with this person, or you keep it, you guys keep your distance from each other, basically. I feel like there's 2 people, 3 people that don't really get along. And it's like they are forced to get along, if that makes sense. So everybody's wearing a fucking mask here. Somebody doesn't want to take accountability for some bullshit that's always being done or always being looked over. Someone's always passing the blame on somebody, which is causing another issue. Like, this whole lot of up and down shit, this has a lot to do with just somebody wanting to have way too much control. You got one who's always in their fucking head, like their this gives me like airhead energy. Like this motherfucker thinks that they smart. We got the other motherfucker here who just don't think about things. Like if it causes this motherfucker to use more than 10 fingers, you asking too much of this motherfucker, so let it go. This person's never gonna take accountability for anything. This will cause you to miss opportunities. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's very draining. This person's energy is very, very draining. Like it's the reason why it's like if you guys are forced to be around each other, it's like you guys make an agreement and break off. It's like, all right, we got this play. All right, cool. This nigga finna sit here and do this. I'm finna quarterback. You keep your little bitch ass all the way over there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, look, airhead energy yet again. This person doesn't, I won't say this person fears change, but it's like if this change requires way too many muscles to be moved, if he's got to think too hard, he or she got to think too hard, you feel what I'm saying? This person have brain farts like outside of complicated situations. You know what I'm saying? Like keep it simple for this person. There's no lack of planning. Like literally this person's an airhead. I got 11 energy out here, 3 energy, 2 energy out here as well. Yeah, but this motherfucker just be spaced the fuck out. New goals, expansion, growth. But I kind of feel like discipline is what's needed. Like you may be ready to really smack the shit out this person or really let somebody have it verbally. Whatever the case is, like just remain disciplined, stay calm. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's easy to go back to the old you. Try to keep this new you that you've been working on, like keep that active. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you find yourself like, you know what, this motherfucker's really pushing me to my limit. You feel what I'm saying? Just remember like where you've been and where you're at now. It's easy for you to step down and address a motherfucker who's not up here. Make these motherfuckers down here come up and level up and talk to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's especially like this one motherfucker, you up here. No, motherfucker, I'm not like, if you can't hear me from up here, then I'm not gonna walk down here just to address you. You're gonna work your way up here. And this doesn't have to do anything with, you know, being inferior or superior over another. It's just for the simple fact, like, there are certain levels of how you address people. There's body language of how you talk to people. And I kind of feel like this person's immature when it comes to addressing people. So it's like, let's say if this person's used to being very dominant. So if this person has a deep voice, you know what I'm saying? Or this person has to kind of raise his voice to kind of get his way, right? When normally he's like all kind of chill and kind of soft and stuff like that. It's kind of like that situation with Police Academy. Like, remember that one chick that used to talk like a mouse, and then like everybody kept like disrespecting her, and she rose up and flashed. You feel what I'm saying? You wouldn't expect no voice to come out of somebody that you know, petite. You know, like you want to say this. Basically, it's like you're teaching these people to stay on your good side because yeah, you can always easily get down, but no, like we ain't got to get down unless I need to. If you come up on my level and you still with this bullshit, then yeah, we really finna get down. You feel what I'm saying? Like, make these motherfuckers level up to even get a rise out of you, if that makes any sense. Yeah, let's get some of these word stones out. There's some more out of here, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I'm supposed to let them fall out, but I'm trying to make sure they are stuff. There goes East. Quite a few came out. Why I feel like the damn yin yang is out here again in the same. It is. So basically the tables constantly keep turning, like somebody's really off balance. This is the reason why like I'm emphasizing so much that you need to make people level up to you instead of you going down to address. Because a king or a queen doesn't leave their throne to address no peasant. They got, you know, soldiers for that, goons for that, things of that nature. So I had East out here. That's in the opposite direction. So somebody is going West. Let me show you guys. That's just always funny. West. So we got the East just upside down. You know what I'm saying? There's also bad decisions out here. So things could go left pretty much. This has to do with some type of argument though. I feel like there is a very mature person out here, and then there's the immature person. Somebody literally tries to abuse their authority out here. The give was laying face down. Man, it's upside down when I pull it up. So I feel like this person don't give a damn about what's being said. You may not give a damn about what's being said or how some shit went down, especially like if it went left. You're more worried about how am I going to get out this shit? How am I going to continue to stay in motion? You know what I'm saying? Like, now you see why I say like motion. I'll give you guys a little more in depth and detail about these stones later, but you're trying to stay in motion. So either you don't give a damn or this motherfucker don't give no damn about you as long as they can continue to move on. This is a moon phase. I know it does look like a Taurus symbol. I'm not going to say this is a Taurus. You know what I'm saying? You could be a Taurus. You could just be with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay in motion. Get through the bullshit. You know, not giving a damn. Or not giving no damn, like, not giving no more chances, things of that nature. You feel what I'm saying? It's like the yin yang is flipped. I guess that's horizontally, right? So it lets me know it's just like, if you have been evolving and stuff, like, don't step down to address this motherfucker. Make this motherfucker level up to you. If you guys got to be around each other and you guys know you don't like each other, just, you got to be cordial. I know it's hard, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's easier said than done. I hear you. Trust me, I got to do the same shit too, you feel what I'm saying? So, just breathe. Like, yeah, this literally gives me somebody who's easily agitated too. Or it's just basically somebody's been pushed at their wits' end pretty much. You keep pushing them, motherfucker, eventually they're gonna snap. You know what I'm saying? So in the same sense, it kind of gives me that energy of somebody constantly knocking at the door. Like, they seen you and you like, bro, you didn't give me no phone call, so I'm not gonna sit here and answer the door. They're just gonna continue to keep knocking because they know that you're in there, just because they know it annoys you. You feel what I'm saying? This is like an Allen motherfucker. This is the eye of, I want to say, Ra. So it's like, I kind of feel like you, in the same sense, be aware of your spirit guides. They are out here. They're protecting you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're, in the same sense, like, that may be another thing too. It's like, if you're not paying attention to your guides, like, they may be sending you little tests and shit to be like, hey, like, we're trying to get you to pay attention. Because in the same sense, you know, when you love somebody, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing they can do that there's no wrong. I'm not saying that your guys are doing things. It's just like, in the same sense, like, they can't physically tap us. You feel what I'm saying? All they can do is just put things in front of us for us to learn and see. And so in the same sense, I'm also being told to tell you that, like, pay attention to your guides and stuff that, like that of nature. Give me some message for the collective for this flood wrong with energy. What we need to know, what we need to see, what we need to be aware of. Love, money, career, finances, spiritual. Target practice, what? This feels like a setup with this courtship, and you'll see why shortly. This feels like a setup. The message in reverse. Somebody may be sending like mixed signals out here. Let me see this. Somebody may be sending mixed signals out here because, like I said, the message is in reverse. I don't know if somebody's missing the point, somebody got blocked, but like, I feel like communication is poor, is being cut off, especially like with these arguments that I was picking up on out here earlier. The message isn't getting through clearly because 2 people are at it, 3 people are at it, 4 people are at it. It could be a whole collective going at it, you feel what I'm saying? Like, one side against the other. Stand your ground. regardless of whatever this is. So in the same sense, if you get some bad news in the same sense, we'll say the message is some bad news. Make sure to stand your ground. This is a good thing in the same sense, like not changing, not switching up, not falling for the bullshit, regardless of what this message is. So somebody is sitting here stirring up some bullshit. They're trying to get someone to worry, but it's not working. This person is not concerned about some bullshit. Whatever this message is, you're not worried about it. You got imprisonment. That's why I say this feels like a setup. I mean, I kind of feel like you may see through that bullshit. Like I say, if you up here and a motherfucker down here is trying to get your attention, make that motherfucker level up. Do not come down there, because that's what this person got in mind for you. And it say court in here, you feel what I'm saying? Like, this gives me setup energy. Even though courtship is dating, it's just poor message, not finna change and not concerned about it. Landing somebody in prison, mental prison, physical prison. This could be spiritual too, because I did say, you know, make sure that you paying attention to your guide, you feel what I'm saying? So in the same sense, don't get so consumed and caught up in how you feel and like you getting your point across. It's not always about you getting your point across, because this is a lot of things is a test of your patience and a test of your knowledge. Who did I give that to? Who had the test of patience? I want to say Sagittarius may have had that. Make sure you guys watch all the placements too to help you guys figure out the pieces of the puzzle. I know I've been sending the majority of those videos too, but it's like I want to reiterate that, because knowing somebody's like birth chart, like at least knowing their sun, moon, and rising, okay, like if you know, if it makes sense, like on your end and you're trying to figure out who, if you got certain people and you know their birthday, break that shit down. You know what I'm saying? There's a cheat code for you, okay? But break that shit down and see. There's a lot more to it than zodiacs, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I look at the zodiacs like animal instinct, you feel what I'm saying? But life is numbers, you feel what I'm saying? Synchronicities, you feel what I'm saying? Messages. Give me some messages for it. What's wrong with the energy? It feels like somebody's really trying to get you out of character. That's why you're hearing a bunch of the fucked up shit, bad news, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to basically trick you out your spot. Is you gonna let them? I'll put it to you this way. If you react the way that you want to react, you may not. It's not always about doing what you want. It's about doing what's right at the end of the day. It says unknown at the bottom. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? Start with the underworld. So this feels like something's been dug up. There's a reason why that message is in reverse. Something's been dug up. Somebody brought up some old shit and it went the wrong way. It went sour, you feel what I'm saying? I also feel like one needs to go within. It's another reason why I keep saying, like, make people level up. Like, you have to go through everything that you've been through that's led you up to your elevation right now, like to who you are now. Because the things that you go through in life make you who you are. So don't allow people to deter you and bring you back down to them. Look, Ascend is in reverse. You notice you're not trying to go back into the past. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're not trying to stunt your growth. You've been working on yourself. A lot of you guys have. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been working on myself. I see you guys have been too. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like just don't focus too much on that negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever this message is, don't focus on it. It's going to stop your growth. Instead of you ascending, you'll descend. Oh, that's wicked. Descend is out here too, and they're next to each other. So it's like, law of attraction is very strong for this reading. If you're thinking it's going to happen. 10, no landing, nowhere to go. That shifted then. That's wicked. And This goes back to this whole imprisonment shit. Because if you allow somebody to make you go down, stoop down to their level, you don't know where you're finna go, because I kind of feel like the reason why you don't attack so much is because you're more afraid of what you finna do than what the other person's finna do. And this person may push you to the point where it's like, it don't even matter no more. And now you have nowhere to go, nowhere to land. So basically somebody could be on the run out here. You got rebirth in reverse. Somebody does feel stuck. And this goes back to someone not paying attention to the lessons that their gods are trying to teach them. So in the same sense, like I say, I'm not saying your gods are doing fuck shit. What I'm saying is that they're putting you in situations to where it's like, hey, you need to wake up, like pay attention to what's going on around you. There's a lot of things that are upsetting you, and we're trying to give you enlightenment, but you're missing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're losing your flame within. That rebirth, this is a phoenix, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a phoenix, a bird of, you know what I'm saying? A phoenix bird. All these fire colors, you know what I'm saying? It's like either you're using your energy in the wrong way because you're allowing people to sit here and step down, make you step off your throne. And guess what? These motherfuckers are laughing at you. Underwater realm. These motherfuckers are laughing at you because they know that they just gotten up under your skin. They got you in your emotions. Water world. Then I'll tell you, the sand was already out here. And they're next to each other. So that's what they got on their mind. That's for damn sure. Well, I kind of feel like you're under a whole lot of stress. That's what this gives me, energy with the underwater realm. This gives me like you're under a whole lot of stress, a lot of pressure. Even though that you see light at the end of the tunnel, you're not paying attention to it. And that's why I say it's like the guides are over here trying to get your attention, say, hey, you came this far, keep looking this way. Don't worry about that. Like, this goes back to that, you know, if you're looking back at trouble, you're going to turn into that pillar of salt. Then boom, you'll descend. So keep that in mind. Sometimes you don't need to go down the rabbit hole. People will sit here and spin some shit just to see how you react to it. You feel what I'm saying? Because they know that I feel like you wear your emotions on the surface, whether you're a water sign or not. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't really feel like this doesn't really give me water sign energy. This gives me like somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve though. This kind of feels like someone's not wanting to go down the rabbit hole either. Someone's not trying to step down. You need to be aware of that. People would rather sit here and like dump their responsibilities onto you. You need to make an exit up out of there. Because what's going to happen is that you're going to get more and more of the responsibilities, more and more of the workload. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like whatever this is that you're involved in, it's stunting your growth. So it's like if you feel that you've been tired, if you feel tired next week, or if you've been feeling tired this week, you feel what I'm saying? Like, look at the things that you're invested in, the things that are around you, the things that you're involved in. And like, see how much, I'm not saying to really count calories or anything like that, but see how much energy it takes of you to sit here and handle something that somebody else was supposed to do. See how much energy it takes you to sit here and argue with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like on your end. And when you start to realize like, oh yeah, this costing me way too much time and energy. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't say nothing and you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, count how long that you've been dwelling on something. In the same sense, like, because remember, like I said before, you got 24 hours in a day, right? However you start your day or whatever. You got 24 hours to deal with things. So that's your work, as well as like how you deal with your thought process. There's eating, there's sleeping, there's driving. There's all type of things that you do in a day. But there's certain things that you need to not involve yourself in to reserve your energy for. Especially if you're preparing for an exit. The realm of Fae, these are possibilities. These are new possibilities, journeys, you know what I'm saying? Wishes coming true. Actually, like understanding who you are, getting to know yourself better. This also, yet again, is like listening to your spirit guides. You feel what I'm saying? no commitment, split up. And the courtship, look, there's courtship and then there's commitment at the at the end. No, not committed. I really feel like this is you. You should not be committed to this bullshit. Listen to your guides, especially like if you're trying to sit here and suppress your emotions and just keep on going through like dealing with things. Don't commit to this bullshit. Just think of other possibilities. I do feel like whoever this stupid motherfucker is, though, they're trying to knock you down a peg. And I think it's fucking them up every time. Just continue to be you. Do not change, okay? One on this message in reverse. I'm kind of curious about this. So bad news about some lovers. I feel like somebody, you may find your soulmate. You may link up with your soulmate pretty soon. These lovers in the message. You feel maybe if you just recently got in a relationship and you feel like this person is a blessing, you're going to find out otherwise. That's going to piss you off because you thought this person was your world. This is going to be your end all be all. Like there was some sugar-coated bullshit somewhere. That's another reason why you're gonna have focus and discipline. Strong emphasis on this discipline because anything can always look good. A person can look good. They can have this, that, and the third. But if that personality is shitty, I'm telling you, like to me, you could be a 10, then you're 25 piece or whatever. But if once I see the end of you, like and that motherfucker ugly, ooh, you can go from a 10 to a 3 instantly. I don't care how bad you is. You know what I'm saying? Like. That shit really matters to me. I don't care. If you got a fucked up personality, like you just, like I say, don't get me wrong. Like I'm ignorant, I'm goofy and shit like that, but I know it's a time and a place for it. But in real life situations, like I'm very logical and understanding. At least I try to be, okay? But you may find out some shit about a person that you've been sleeping with, that they're moving on. This is a message that you didn't want, you feel what I'm saying? Bad news. A message that you didn't want, to find out that the person that you've been wanting, the person you've been sleeping with, your husband, wife, whatever, they moving the fuck on. More on this change in reverse, not changing. And it's like, if that's what that bad news is, that's the reason why you shouldn't change, because it's not you. It's not you. Don't change. You're very mature for your age. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like your parents raised you right. The message is concerned. You may have been playing this off. People may have been trying to warn you when you played this off. But you know what? It's good, though. It's good that you didn't change, because this person that you find out about, this person was a lesson for you, but you were a blessing for them that they fucked up. So don't feel bad and don't change. Like, this is a learning experience. This is to help you evolve. So I understand it hurts, and take your time and heal. But in the same sense, it's like, this is supposed to teach you something. Like I say, now it's starting to make a lot more sense. Like I'll say, it's like the guys are sitting here putting situations in front of you so you wise up. So basically, you're going to need to listen. You're not being punished. You're just being woke up because you've been napping. You know what I'm saying? You ever be like sitting somewhere, like especially like when you're at a desk job and you start doing this shit here? Yeah, it's kind of like that. So pay attention. Message of concern is in reverse. You got nothing to worry about. But in the same sense, like, don't be super naive. You know what I'm saying? Break that habit of being naive, like wearing rose-colored glasses. One is concern in reverse. Great fortune at the bottom of the deck with not concern, adjudication. I kind of feel like somebody's like not appreciating some type of position or blessing that they have. Like they treat it very poorly. They treat people very poorly. So it's like this could be somebody who has had a lot of, you know, friends, or they've had a lot of people that are taking care of them, looked out for them. And this person is not doing that at all. Like this person feels very entitled. Because if you look at how this judge looks, he's looking at the both of them like, okay. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't look interested at all. Not concerned with it. And that's the problem. If you're trying to get this through to somebody, that's why I say you shouldn't change. Like, you'll end up losing value. Don't dim yourself. Don't dim your light basically to appease the other motherfucker that don't know what the fuck they want. They're not concerned with it. They're just concerned about winning fortune to begin with. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here that, you know, oh, you know, we could fucking make money. You know, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I need a little shorty, a little rider. Understand what that person's asking you. It sounds like, yeah, I want you to be my girl, but I don't want you fucking nobody else, even though I'm about to do that too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't be, that's why I say it's like, you got to see somebody inside. So when they say fucked up shit like that, they could be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you could think I'm handsome or whatever, but imagine if I say something that just completely turns you off. That will take me from whatever you think I am down to a 2 or a 3. Like, you're like, oh shit, dude, like, you're a retard. Like, you're just a pretty idiot, pretty much. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to be around that. You feel what I'm saying? Especially like if this involves like a legacy, you know, a family name, like generational wealth instead of generational curses. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you want to really, you know, think about that before you hop in a relationship with somebody, especially if you're about to start a family with somebody. These are things that you got to evaluate. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of karma or generational curses does your significant other have on top of the shit that you have? Because if you guys make a baby, you guys will end up, if you guys are two fucked up individuals, you guys both have karma and you guys have a kid, then your kid's about to go through a lot of karmic cycles. He's gonna have, your kid, he or she will have to break generational curses and karmic cycles on your behalf. And I know this because I had to do that for mine. You know what I'm saying? I found this out like later in life. I'm not saying it's like they're responsible for the choices I've made. What I'm saying is that situations that I've been in is pretty much kind of like, you got to think like the sins of the father, things of that nature. So yeah, one on this imprisonment. Somebody tries to get a divorce and they get denied. So it's like they're trapped in this relationship. It's cheaper to keep her. Somebody is, damn, bro. Family room. Yeah, it's cheaper to keep her. Distance horizon. You might want to keep quiet. You feel what I'm saying? Keep quiet about some type of blessing. Whatever move that you're about to make, keep quiet about it. Because it can be taken from you, stripped. And it's like you're sitting there having to look at it on the outside. Like I say, too, also, this is like your gifts being put up until you sit down and have a talk. So I kind of feel like somebody needs to do a lot of meditating. Not even just meditation, but it's like, talk to your guides, like, you know, talk to God. This is like making your relationship stronger with God. Like I say, it's like, you're trying to, if you're lonely, I hear this a lot too. It's lonely at the top, but it's also lonely at the bottom too. Because like, if you broke, don't nobody want to fuck with you, right? If you can't do this. So in the same sense, it's lonely either way. So in some way, shape or form, you need to continue to still have motion out here. You feel what I'm saying? No matter how lonely it is, whether you got people with you or not, just keep that in motion. Stay rocking. Keep it rocking and rolling pretty much. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let me get you guys an angel message. And then we're going to take this to Patreon. I'm also, will probably stop adding these for you guys. Because I kind of feel like, you know, you guys are just like, we want the message. We don't want to have to look it up. But what I could do is probably put the link in it, but I probably won't, you know, do this because I kind of feel like, you know, the message itself is probably what's more important to you. But yeah. So I got angel message 336, angel message number 39, angel message number 12, angel message number 3. So, you know, all good things come in threes as much as all bad things can come in threes. But in the same sense, like, this is the Holy Trinity energy. You know, body, mind, and spirit. There it goes again. You feel what I'm saying? Like, your spirit guides being in tune with yourself. So in the same sense, like, don't allow anyone to make you step down. You know what I'm saying? Don't step off your throne to address peasants. Keep your energy up. People know that. People know that you're a very caring person. People know that, you know, all they gotta do is certain things to get a reaction out of you. This is the reason why you shouldn't really give a fuck about it. Don't give in. Don't give a fuck about this bullshit that they own. Don't give a fuck about that bullshit that they talking about. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like once you finally figure that out, you'll find this balance again. But right now, it's kind of hard to do so. Because it's like, I could easily go back to the old me. We all can always go back to the old us. You feel what I'm saying? But like, where does it get us? We didn't go through what we went through to get where we're at today. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I could easily go back to selling dope, but there's a chance that either, hey, I'm going to get set up again. I could get shot, I could get robbed, or I could end up back in jail. You know what I'm saying? So maybe there's a different way for me. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I've been so committed to just, you know, giving back to my community more than, you know, plaguing my community with toxic shit. But that's what I got for you guys, YouTube. I'm about to take the rest of this to Patreon. I appreciate you guys coming through. Check out the vibes, man. But we're going to keep it rocking. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Patreon. No bad blood if you don't. You know what I'm saying? But love and light to y'all. Peace.